The market is shifting, and if you want to sell your house, it's a great time to sell your house, but you need to price it right, and there's certain things you need to take into consideration. I was talking to one of my closest friends. He's a top listing agent in Southern California, and he was explaining to me how, just like everywhere else in the country, inventory's up, and they're having to have conversations now with their sellers about pricing the house correctly. And most sellers are way higher in their minds than where it needs to be to have a quick sale and have some flexibility. And so I want to cover some data here real quick, but what he's doing is he's explaining to people, for example, let's see, the seller wants to sell it at this level. It probably will sell at this level. And if you try to sell it up here and have to do a price reduction, you end up sitting on the market with even a lower price, or having to take it off the market. So there's some strategy behind this that works really well. Let me share that with you. Okay, so the first thing is inventory's up, buyer power is coming back. Latest data is showing homes for sale is rising back towards normal levels. So what we really are having is a normalization of the market. Whereas the last 15 years we had a seller's market. But 14 years is a long time and people aren't used to that. So that's the first thing. So more inventory means more buyer power. And also, it varies depending on where you live. So that's why you have to work with a great real estate professional who really can do data analysis and show you. Because if the inventory is limited and priced well, you'll see more buyers. If it's lots of inventory, you'll see fewer buyers. Now, the next thing is the price matters more than ever. Okay? A seller listing a well-priced home, move-in-ready home, should have little problem finding a buyer. Well-priced is the example. Look at what price reductions. Okay, 1 in 5 sellers, that's 19%, are reducing their asking price to attract buyers. There's a graphic here if anybody's interested, I'll show you. But you can see all across the United States, people are having to drop their prices. And I want to share a key quote from this article. The rising share of price reductions suggests sellers are anchored to prices that aren't realistic in today's market. Sellers should listen to the feedback. They would be wise to listen to the feedback. So if your price isn't compelling, it's not going to sell. And so what you want to do is get the house price right, understand flexibility wins negotiations. That's the third key point here. Redfin data shows 44% of sellers are right now willing to negotiate. That means that 1 out of every 2 sellers you're competing against are willing to negotiate. So you have to be willing to negotiate too. And concessions aren't a bad thing. It's just in line with a normal market that we've seen in past years. So really, a couple key takeaways. Third time I've said it, price your house right. Next thing, work with a great real estate agent that understands the market. Third thing, embrace the fact that for most of you, you have a tremendous amount of equity built up in your property. So don't worry that if you didn't feel like you didn't time the market at the very top, it's pretty much impossible to do. And lastly, working with a mortgage planner like myself to build a great mortgage plan to get you from point A to point B can typically still achieve your financial goals with whatever price you're selling the house at, so you can feel excited and comfortable moving forward in this market or any other market. Please feel comfortable reaching out to me. I'll build you a great mortgage plan. And if you're an agent watching this and we're not working together, please give me a call so we can connect. Hope you have a great day.